Hey everyone, it's Ventus, and this is the 5th episode of my League of Legends Minis series. Today's episode will focus on one of my favorite supports that doesn't just go ham all the time. As much as I love Thresh, Leona, Alistair, and Nautilus, there's a special place in my heart for Nami.
Yeah.
So, Nami has a pretty cool kit. Her bubble is great, her heal is potentially very strong, and her ultimate is one of the strongest CCs in the game when used correctly. But I wanted to talk about Nami's E, Tidecaller's Blessing. This ability is often overlooked, but the most crucial part of her CC chain. Tidecaller's Blessing buffs an ally and gives their basic attacks bonus on-hit magic damage, and a 1-second slow for 3 attacks. That's obvious. But the ability also has a special mechanic. It can be casted while a projectile is mid-flight, and the debuff will still apply. Casting it won't cancel any auto attacks or spells, which means it flows extremely well between both offensive and defensive plays. Playing Nami at the highest level requires you to be aware of this mechanic and actively apply it to your gameplay. You can set up some really crazy surprise plays with it. While the projectile is in midair, whether it's yours or your AD carries, all you have to do is cast the ability on the target of your choice, simple as that. I like to self-cast it with Alt-E. The reason is because in lane, the AD carry is going to be busy hitting minions, so it could disrupt their last hits. But also, it's not a good idea for them to focus 3 auto attacks on an enemy champion unless they're doing it all in. If they, let's say, split the focus between champions and minions, well, the ability's efficiency won't be as great. After laning phase, since most AD carries have high attack speed, the slow will actually overlap, so again, it's not as efficient. Basically, self-cast it on yourself most of the time so the slow doesn't overlap. Nami's attack speed isn't very high, so you can generally chain it quite well without losing any of the slow. And also, since you can dictate the pace of your CC chains through auto attacks and spell casts. Nami's effective threat range begins at around 550 range, her auto attack range, because of how integral Tidecaller's Blessing is to her overall power level. The key to using this ability? Well, it's to not use this ability. Not all the time anyway. But use it when you can effectively set up CC chains, or at least land 2 of your auto attacks. In general, this will be the first spell that you use, and it'll set up any follow-up spells by not only yourself, but also any teammates in the nearby vicinity. Landing enhanced auto attacks will almost always make it easier to land a bubble and or your ultimate right after. She may not be Thresh or Leona, but Nami can still be quite scary. Her CC chain can potentially be up to 7 seconds. Nami's kind of good at everything, but she's not really great at anything, but she's still a great support. She has a lot of neat tricks at her disposal. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode on Nami. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.